Alright, buffs.
I am your shield, done with waiting.
Together we are
Shall we move?
unstoppable.
We shall move.
I won't let you down.
Just letting the ink dry.
Where to now?
Let's do this. This.
Quick, else we miss all the fun.
What's the holdup?
Anything is possible.
That should be all
So
we
many
need.
thoughts. So little time.
Do this spawn.
A reckoning is at hand.
And do this
I
as
wrote
well.
it like I saw it.
And you can do this. Right charge!
To victory!
Sneak attack.
Won't kill me.
Ooh. She was so close to getting permanently killed. Ooh. A silver pendant found tied to a branch on the shambling mound. The name Bertha is engraved upon it. It looks like a quest item of sorts. The body of a woman folds beyond recognition. The fingers still clench a torn leather leash. Lab journal. Went into the woods, found many roots, pine cones, flowers, and a dead squirrel. Scant little I can make of that. I must consider where I might gain rarer ingredients for my experience. Some damn little raccoons got into the hut while I was exploring the woods. Broke all the glassware. The only thing left are 10 flat bottom glass tubes, 5 round bottom flasks, a couple porcelain mortars, 3 pestles, and the precious sparrow. A good thing all the pots are still there. So many good chemicals wasted. Shame. Need to lock everything up in the closet. Tried to finish the experiment today, the one I started at the old lab. Used the lead powder from the master's box. The crystallization stage liquid formed, changed color and formed a deposit. Another unsuccessful experiment, and have all but exhausted my supply of essential materials. Caught the raccoon in my snare trap. Didn't get the bastard to the hut in time. Perhaps I should ask some hunters for help in catching experimental subjects. But I must save money. And besides, I see how these bumpkins scold at me, as if I'd grown horns. Third attempt at the crystallization experiment. Broke the last round bottom flask. I recall my tutor calling me ham-handed and making me clean up. Perhaps he was right, but he did teach me much despite everything. But why didn't he wish me to develop my abilities? Didn't he want me to learn anything beyond the basic potion recepts? He kept saying I wasn't ready, but in truth, he feared the student surpassing the teacher, and for good reason. I shall prove this process works. I will prove it to everyone. Today an old lady came from the nearby village, asking me to make her goats yield more milk. I had to help, I'm in a desperate need of money. Oh, I must have spent my time so. Borrowing. Several pages remain empty, and the writings continue. Observation day 1, finally. I finally got this chance I can't miss. I found a dying elf in the woods. She was barely breathing, and ants were swarming all over her. Who is she? What happened to her? Matters not. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. With great effort I managed to drag her to the hut, remove her clothes and hide her behind the bags in the corner. Enough wasting my talents and drive. It's time for action. Use the large glass tube from the master's box. The one with the warning. In case of contact with skin, wash off immediately. Ha! The doddering parrot of all the standard warnings. I spread it evenly over her body and began my observation. Observation day 3. The subject has survived. I had to tie her up and gag her. The moaning could attract unwanted attention. Her skin is changing, but it's hard to determine the precise character of these changes. The early stage of festering, perhaps? The treated areas do smell faintly. Observation day 5. The chains continue, faster and faster. The epidermis has festered away. The joints are grown swollen, tough and calloused. The subject has fever. Observation day 9. Over the past few days, the subject's legs became covered with mildew and moss. Her fingers and toes grew long and crooked, as far as she would grow into the ground. I shall move the subject outside. The experiment now demands sunlight. Observation day 30. The body's change is so significant, it's impossible to recall the creature's original appearance from the way it looks now. Seething growth covers the whole body surface. Every day I find new kinds of moss, wildy grass and other plants. The subject attempts to move. I had to immobilize her. I try to make contact, but she utters inarticulate sounds. I like her howling. Might intelligence be restored at the further stage of regeneration? Observation day 18. The subject has grown larger several times. She's now strangely quiet these last few days. I'm beginning to worry. In the end, I see I've become attached to her. She will make me famous. Observation day 25. My living experimental shows all signs of obedience. She's much like a little tree. A magnificent walking tree. She's already 8 feet tall and the child keeps growing. I wish to give her space, more fresh air and sunlight. I suspect we shall need some fertilizer. For now, I only walk her around the wood on a leash. This is the greatest achievement of my career. Soon we will be ready for journey to Absalom. And there I will present my masterpiece. I must think of a name for my girl. Jesus. That's so evil of her. So this is probably Bertha, or whatever her name is, and she did this to the elf.
Time becomes distance.
And the elf, in the end, killed her. She deserves that. Poor little girl. He's running them down. No! Shit, I wasted all my telekinetic, my magic missiles. It's bad. Alright, we are almost done with this part. Ah, shit. I'm pretty low on HP. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Step, step, step.
I see something.
Ooh, nice. Wonder if we kill all the elks we find, some elk god is coming down and killing us. He's mad. Oh shit, that's a big elk.
I always survive.
The weak suffer. I endure.
Okay, this is getting close. Kill this dude! Please! Yeah, I need to heal. What do you mean she got a crippling? She already had one. Did she get another one? I definitely need to take a nap. Just to heal up a little and... Oh my god, more wolves. Alright, get him.
What's that?
Not particularly strong, thankfully.
I always survive.
I die.
Okay, I'm worried. Oh, just repeating the line. Doesn't actually mean she's crippled again. Okay.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Looks like it's leading me to a boss fight. Oh, this is probably the wolf. Red Crook. The beast before you is unusually large and its eyes especially angry. Its menacing grin might almost be taken for a smirk. Oh, it's talking? Greetings, traveler. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say I see no reason for fighting between us. We might even be for some use to each other. Wait, why is this wolf talking? Is it magical or something? I'm no wolf female. I'm a warg. Surprising you could live to your age without learning the difference. Well, it's never too late to teach a lesson to an insolent tool-like morsel. The beast slowly licks its teeth. What are you calling a morsel, you palt? Miri glares at the beast, a hand on his sword. These two are made for each other. You say we could be useful to each other? Bring me some delicious 3 or 4... Oh wait, bring me some delicious. 3 or 4 bodies will be enough. And I, as a sign of gratitude, would tell you where an old traveler buried his chest. An old traveler, you say? A very old, lean and flavorless traveler. The orc grins almost smilingly. Neutral. If you're hungry, then hunt. I see no point in interfering with the natural order of things. What is your wish? Consider my offer. You may yet think of something. Who are you? You may call me Graruk. I've lived here far longer than the rulers of these foolish tribes. I've seen much, and eaten many. What do you know of the war between kobolds and mites? Only that my pack enjoys it. The orc snorts and licks his lips. Of course, they only eat fresh meat. Alright. Well, I kinda wanna kill him.
Trail me.
I guess I could go down the mites that are hunting him and lead them to him, right? And then perhaps attack the wolf as well. So I get both at the same time. Let's see. I do need to rest though. What happens if I lead them up there?